the 60-second morning ritual that quietly woke up my metabolism. I couldn't believe something so simple could finally help my body stop fighting my weight and start feeling lighter again. "Grandma, why don't you ever eat with us anymore?" That question hit harder than any number on the scale. I laughed it off. "Oh, I'm just not hungry right now." But the truth, I was starving. I just didn't want them to see me thinking about food, counting bites, avoiding carbs, feeling guilty before I even swallowed. Every meal felt like a negotiation with my own body. And no matter how good I was, the weight never budged. My clothes felt tighter, my energy disappeared by mid-afternoon, and my confidence quietly slipping away. I'd look in the mirror and think, how did this get so hard? I wasn't lazy. I wasn't overeating. I wasn't ignoring my health. I was doing everything I was told to do. Salads, walking, skipping dessert while everyone else enjoyed it. Yet my body kept holding on like it was working against me. Late at night, when the house was quiet, I'd sit on the edge of the bed, tired, frustrated, blaming myself. Maybe this is just what happens after a certain age. Maybe my metabolism had just given up. But deep down, that thought scared me, because I wasn't ready to feel trapped in a body that didn't respond anymore. I didn't want perfection. I just wanted to feel like myself again. Lighter, clearer, in control. And that's when I realized, if willpower were enough, this would have been over years ago. Something else had to be going on inside my body, and I had to figure out what it was, before I gave up on myself completely. It was late, the house was finally quiet, I wasn't hungry, but I was standing in the kitchen anyway, staring at the fridge, tired, restless, frustrated with myself again. Earlier that day, I'd done everything right. A light breakfast, a sensible lunch, a walk after dinner. Yet by evening, my energy had crashed, and that familiar urge to snack crept in like clockwork. I sat on the couch, scrolling through Facebook, trying to distract myself, when I saw a post from an old coworker. She looked relaxed, confident, comfortable in her body. The caption read, "Stopped fighting my body and everything changed." That line stopped me cold, because fighting my body was exactly what I'd been doing for years. Every meal felt like a test. Every craving felt like failure. Every stalled result felt personal. The next morning, I met my sister for coffee. She'd always struggled too, same genetics, same habits, but something was different. She wasn't obsessing over the menu. She wasn't skipping food. She looked lighter, calmer. I finally asked her, "What are you doing differently?" She smiled and said, "Honestly, I stopped blaming myself. I started supporting my metabolism instead." That sentence stayed with me all day, because for the first time it made sense. Maybe my body wasn't broken. Maybe it wasn't lazy. Maybe it was just missing the right kind of support. And for the first time in a long while, I felt hopeful. Today I got dressed without changing outfits 3 times. No tugging at my shirt. No holding my breath when I zipped my jeans. No quiet disappointment staring back at me in the mirror. I walked out the door feeling comfortable in my own body again. Later that afternoon, my daughter hugged me and said, "Mom, you seem happier lately." And she was right. My days no longer revolve around food, guilt, and cravings. I don't crash by mid-afternoon anymore. I don't feel like I'm constantly fighting myself. My mornings feel lighter. My energy lasts longer. And for the first time in years, progress feels natural, not forced. The constant hunger that used to nag me quieted down. That heavy, sluggish feeling after meals, gone. I enjoy food again, without fear, without stress, without spiraling. Even my clothes fit differently now, not because I punished myself, but because my body finally started responding. Friends have noticed too. "You look different," they say, "more relaxed, more like you." And the truth is, I feel like me again. A few months ago, I thought this was just how life was after a certain age. That struggling was normal. That slowing down was unavoidable. But now I know better. I didn't need extreme dieting. I didn't need to give up everything I loved. I didn't need to blame myself anymore. I just needed to give my metabolism the right kind of support. I'll never forget how frustrated and stuck I felt back then. And I'm so grateful I didn't give up. Because what I discovered changed the way my body responded, and the way I felt every single day. If you If you're feeling anything like I was, tired of fighting, tired of starting over, tired of blaming yourself, you deserve to know what's possible too. Backhand index pointing right, tap the button below to see what made the difference for me. You're just one small decision away from possible too. Tap the button below too. See what made the difference for me. You're just one small decision away from feeling lighter, calmer, and back in control again. See what finally supported my metabolism.